win? What happened on Tuesday? I completely forget sometimes. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. What happened on Tuesday? Oh! That's right. I forgot about that bit. You know that that bit. Oh no. Joke's on you. No. It's not a bit. It's not a bit. Oh man. If it was a bit, then it's really, really confusing. Yeah, on Tuesday, you know, I was sitting in a Cheesecake Factory, basically. I was sitting in Cheesecake Factory. In the Cheesecake Factory. Oh man. Yeah, that's a great place. All right. But yeah, I was sitting in a Cheesecake Factory. I was just kind of thinking about it because it was the 11th, right? Right? It was no. Wait, yes, it was. It was. Okay. So it was 11th, which is like National Coming Out Day and everything. I've been thinking about this for like months at this point. Like not even like a while. It has been a long time. And basically I was just like on like my Instagram and everything, and I was just like, what if I change the funny little pronouns thing, you know, next to my name. So then I did, in the middle of the Cheesecake Factory. Amy actually took my phone and then did it for me. So because I was just like, I don't know. Then yeah, and I did that, and I was like, sweet. And then I continued to have meatballs. It was awesome. Wait, no, I didn't have meatballs. What did I have? I forgot. I don't know. I forgot what I had. But yeah, so I changed them, I updated them, and then I added the nice little, like the day after I was in Disneyland with the Game Grumps and Ethan Crank Gameplays and Sneeg. And then I was like, update them on Twitch? I'll do that right now. I was just like, I was with the Game Grumps and Ethan Crank Gameplays, and then I was just like, I need to, you know, to provide more like specific things. You know, I need to provide a more specific like, you know, what is it? I need to be more specific with it. You know? So I got the little, I literally DM'd one of my mods, and I was just like, hey, can you add this little like non-binary little emote and everything to the server so I can set it as my status? And they were just like, oh, okay. Like I'm pretty sure it was just like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it went as well. It was literally just like a, oh. Not like an oh in a bad way. That makes it sound really bad. I'm sorry. No. No, they said stoking the fires, I see. Yeah. So that was funny. But yeah, no, so yeah, I don't know how to, I still never have, and you'll probably talk to, or I've like, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I don't know how to like talk about it still. That's the only thing, is that it's still like me and my gender identity and everything has been a thing for like months. I've been talking about it with like Amy for like a while, right? And I've been talking with like a bunch of other people in my life about it as well. And so I'm still in like the process of like more so like coming to terms with a lot of it, right? And it's just like, so I don't know exactly how to like speak about it. It's I keep on calling it, but we're at that point still. So I'm still like, you know, figuring all the things out, getting my footing, because there's a lot of stuff that makes a lot of sense, you know. There's a lot of stuff throughout like my life and everything where when I realized like, that, you know, non-binary could specifically be an option, I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense on why I feel these certain ways, you know? But I'm still figuring it out. I'm still, you know, taking my time with it, you know, like just doing like research, and not really research, but just more like talking about it, seeing how I feel about it, you know, doing all of that. So I don't know how to speak about it, right? Because it's really something that I came to terms with like very recently. Like, I think like, again, like only a couple months ago, but it was something that has been on my mind for a while. It is something that has been on my mind for a huge time, because there were a lot of things that just didn't line up. There were a lot of signs that I was like, kind of like, why is it this way? You know, why is it this way? You know, and that's just what happened. And so I'm still, you know, gaining my footing with everything. It's very scary. I'm gonna be real. It is a lot more scary for me. Liberal gender streamer. Thank you, Connor. But yeah, it's still it's a lot more scary for me, right? Simply because it's something that like I still don't fully understand, you know, like how I feel and everything. Like I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm still, you know, I'm still working through it, you know. And this is, but I also just really want to let you guys know that like it, because the thing is, right, is that I've been working through it. I've been like, you know, like going like this basically, with just like, am I not, am I this, am I that, basically. And I just thought it might be good to, you know, update. Thank you, Demon Support, for the 5 extra ones. Good to see you. I was just like, I think this is the thing that I've sort of landed on after a lot of like consideration, a lot of just like thinking about it, a lot of looking things up and everything. And so yeah, this is what I have, you know, sort of identified with, you know, and this is what it is, you know. And again, you can tell I don't know how to talk. I don't know. I have trouble even talking to like Amy about it, right? I still have trouble like purely articulating how I feel, because it's a very like odd thing, you know, for me. It's a very like, I still have a lot of like, you know, internalized stuff that I have to work through and everything. But I think I wanted to just let you guys know, because again, it helps, because the reason why I'm so nervous about it is because of a lot of like sort of like, not necessarily like stigmas, but like a lot of there's a lot of like fear in regards to it, which is fair, because a lot of the ways that people that are trans, that people are non-binary and everything, that they have to deal with in their day-to-day life. I'm in a very, very lucky position that I am able to like publicly identify in this way, and I can do that, and I can do so safely, because there's a lot of places where you can't. There are a ton of places where you can't, you know. So so sort of hopefully in doing this, it will help more people, you know, because it's something that, you know, I have to like come to terms with, sort of. So it helps me and it helps you. It works both ways. And there's already like a lot of, oh, holy cow, thank you, Gilded Servants, for the 20 tier ones. Thank you. But yeah, there's again, I feel like there's also a sort of a thing that I kind of feel, that I feel like I necessarily have to like, and this is just something I have to work like through and everything, is that I feel like I have to necessarily prove it, you know. But I also know that like this is just something that I've like come about after like months of just like thinking and everything. And I know that I don't, but then I feel like I do, because I'm still like masculine presenting and everything. and there's just a lot. There's just a lot, but I think I will be able to talk about, you know, my identity and everything in more detail once I have sort of like more in generally like come to terms with identifying with it, because I've only identified with it for like not even a month, not even a month. So there's still like a lot of stuff that I have to work through and everything, and it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to have to like think about it and everything, especially because it's something that causes me like a lot of mental duress, of course, of sorts. But yeah, it's for me, it's very, very scary, but it's also something that I know that at the other end of sort of coming to terms with it and everything, I'll be a lot more happy and a lot more comfortable with myself as well, which will be very, very nice. Which will be very, very nice. So yeah, it's oh, but yeah, I mean, hey, I'm still, you know, I'm still me, which is nice. So it's good, but oh, it's I was so like I was more nervous. I don't know. Ooh, but yeah, I don't know. I hope that was a good sort of explanation for everything. I don't know, but yeah, I'll keep you guys, maybe, I don't know, necessarily updated, you know, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think I'll probably talk about it more in places that aren't my own stream, because there's definitely a lot more of like when it comes to talking about it. So I'm a lot more comfortable, as you guys probably know by watching Sneeg streams and everything, that I'm a lot more comfortable talking about a lot of things on other people's streams than I am on mine for some reason. So you'll probably hear a lot more about it and everything. So yeah, it has been very nice though, and I've definitely felt just a million times more comfortable, honestly. Like 1,000 times more comfortable, like just knowing, or just like feeling like I'm being generally perceived in a certain way has been very, very nice. It's been very, very good, and it's definitely helped me a lot. And there's definitely a lot of times as well where I've like looked at myself and felt a lot like happier and felt a lot more like comfortable, when before I would look at myself and feel, you know, a lot of like anxiety and stress, which I didn't know what it was until I kind of, you know, realized some other things as well. So yeah, I know, again, there is the feeling for me that I have to like explain myself and everything, because I know that there will be probably a lot of people that are going to say like, oh, probably not though, you know, probably just doing this to like, you know, like regain relevancy or something, you know. But that's definitely not the case, because there are a lot of other things that I could do that would be a lot more effective, and you can trust me that this is not one of them. This is not one of them. All right, what other things? Nothing. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing. But yeah, no, but it's good. It's good. I'm definitely a lot more comfortable, you know, just being just here in general now, which is very nice. So yeah, it's very, very nice, and it's very, very sweet to have like, oh man, again, thank you guys for also putting me in this position where I can do this, you know, because there's a lot of like, I'm in a position where I genuinely can come to terms with this publicly. I genuinely can talk about it, and I don't have to like fear anything, you know, which is very, very nice. So thank you guys for that. It means a lot, because again, there are a lot of people in a lot of places that can't do that. So I hope that by me doing so, it can at least get people through the point in their life where they can't to the point in their life where they can. You know, that's the big thing. That's literally the reason. Because if I didn't feel like it would help anyone, I probably wouldn't have like came out at all. I probably would have just genuinely just kept it to myself and everything. But knowing that it helps people, knowing that, you know, it makes people more comfortable with themselves, it gets people through the day and everything, you know, if they're struggling with a lot of stuff, then yeah, of course, you know, that's the reason. That is genuinely the reason. So yeah, it's very, it's scary. It's very, very, again, I'm like very, very like nervous, like talking about it and everything, because again, I feel like I still genuinely have to prove it, which is, I know I don't, but it's also like at the same time, I feel like I do, but I also don't think I can, you know? So I'm figuring it out though. You know, I'll probably be talking about it more and everything. Yeah. So that is what happened. That is what happened on the 11th. Now,
two guys chilling in Amsterdam Park, 0 feet apart, but Tommy's not gay.